Taylor Vitani, and welcome to the 2021 Shelby Township Art Fair. Here at Riverbends Park, I'm telling you, there is so much to see here between vendors, food trucks, a live band. There is so much I have to experience here, so let's go and check it out. As I'm walking around here at the Shelby Township Art Fair, I run across something very unique and different, and I also made a new friend. This is Lisa Bennett. Lisa is the owner of LAB Designs. Their unique wiring. Tell us, Lisa, a little bit about your business.
Hi. Well, I started making unique wire art about 18 years ago on a road trip with my mom. I started writing with wire, and it's kind of evolved into this fun business. I use lots of wire and beads and twist and wrap things around and make all kinds of unique handmade gifts.
I see that there's a whole bunch of different gifts. We've got jewelry all the way from just like what looks like something you can hang on the wall. Yes. So what got you started into something like this?
I originally started as a jewelry maker, and I kind of evolved into what I call unique wire art. So I pretty much make things with wire and beads, little sculptural type things. A lot of them hang on walls or windows, and one of my specialties is wire writing. People love my little wire words, so I write the name in wire and hook it to a suction cup with a little charm, and those are pretty fun.
You know, I see videos of people doing that on TikTok, and I always think to myself, that is so cool, and I'm so glad that I finally met someone that actually does it. So if people want to see more from your business, do they go on, do you have like a Facebook page?
I do have a Facebook page. It's Unique Wire Art. Lisa Bennett is my name. You can check me out there or just email me or send me a message.
What's your email?
It's lisab.50626@yahoo.com.
Cool. And do you have a website or anything?
No website right now. I'm working on that.
That's okay. You know what? Facebook's taken over websites anyway.
For sure.
It was so great to meet you, Lisa. And I will definitely be getting a wire art later. So thank you. I'm walking around and I stumbled across some of the coolest planters I've ever seen. And I'm here with Lynn, and Norman's back there and he's selling. And Lynn's going to tell us a little bit about her business and her planters and pots and how she makes them and everything else. Lynn, go ahead.
Well, I make them with Norman. It's a big job and it's a dirty job, and it can't be done without two people, really. This big one here is about an 8-week process to complete it, from cutting the fabric to finishing it for you. It's fabric. Towels, afghans, blankets, dishcloths, whatever.
So like what you do is you put it over a bucket or something, and then you...
We first saturate it in cement.
Okay.
You make the forms, you get the fabric, and then you saturate the fabric in the cement, and then drape it over the form. And that's why it's called draped hypertufa.
Oh, cool. So I see that you've made huge like planters that people can put in their house. There's probably, you could just use it as bowls if you wanted, I'm sure.
Oh, I've made them. I've made bowls in all kinds of sizes and plants, and you can paint them if you don't like the natural grays that we do. We do charcoal, and we have a mauve color when we put dyes in the cement slurry. And succulents look fantastic in our plants.
Oh, I bet. I actually have one at home. I've stumbled across these before, and I use mine as a planter, and it is so cool, and it's so different. And one of the best things about these, in my opinion, is the fact that they're repurposed. Tell us about that.
Oh, absolutely. That philosophy of reusing, repurposing, it's integral to my life. Has been all my life. And that's what we do. We keep these things out of the landfills, and we make them usable again.
That's right, and they look so good.
They're
so
beautiful.
good.
Yeah,
they really are.
You.
I love them. Well, thank you so much, Lynn, and I will let you and Norman get back to selling these, but these are just amazing. So thanks so much for talking to us about it.
Thank you.
If you are a fan of vintage industrial art and decor, you are going to love this stuff. I just ran into Andy here, and Andy's going to tell us a little bit about how he builds these wonderful, miraculous things. Andy, tell us a little about it.
Yeah, so all of this wood is actually from a barn that came down in Midland, Michigan. I had a friend that actually took that barn down. It's all been treated, so there's no bugs or anything in it, but essentially, just like you said, it's rustic industrial art. Everything has a LED backlighting to it, multiple different colors. Everything's fully like dimmable. Like you can dim the Edison bulbs. Like you can put cages on the bulbs. So it's like just kind of very unique. But it kind of like showcases, like the way I like to think about it is it just kind of showcases the ages. So it's basically old school barn wood that's like industrial kind of look, but then it's also got a modern kind of like flavor to it. So it's kind of like it's a kind of like something that's functional and unique that you can put on your wall. That's basically you can help it to set the mood in your house and just kind of create a different sort of atmosphere. But it's just kind of like everything from across the ages. So like you got a little mix of everything, like a little bit from modern to all the way back to like old school barn wood, where they actually had to like build barns by hand, and yeah, it's amazing.
I'll tell you, the backlighting, such a good idea. I think that makes so much difference too. You can put it any color to match, like what she was saying, St. Patrick's Day. You could put red for Valentine's Day, anything you want. That's so cool. So have you sold these in bulk to any, businesses or anything like that?
I've had people approach me to actually do like kind of like consignment shops. I've actually had some of these displayed down in like Steampunk Tap Room down in Utica. Like I've had a few on display. Actually, Brooks Brewing down in Ferndale has like 8 of these on their walls down there. So like, yeah, they're definitely getting out there. So, but yeah, I've actually had people approach me to actually do like wholesale consignment type work and like sell in their shops. So yes.
So the price range, what's the price range on one of these?
About 120 all the way up to like $230. So like depends on the size of the piece and how much actually goes into it.
Wow, cool. This is very, very unique art and decor. I love this. My boyfriend would go nuts over this. I'm telling you, he's going to be here today, and I'm sure he's going to be stopping here to buy something. But thank you so much for talking with us, and come and get this. This is such cool industrial art. We love this. Thanks, Andy.
Thank you.
And look who I ran into. It is Shelby Township Parks and Rec Director Joe Youngblood. Joe, tell us about how your day is going here at the fair.
It's going great, Taylor. We have a beautiful day, new location, Riverbends Park, and by looking at the crowd and the layout, we couldn't be any happier. Lots and lots of people. Part of it is the new location. People are just ready to get out and do stuff, and like I said, this location couldn't be any busier. It's a lot of traffic, but that's a sign of a lot of people are coming here. Sometimes when you have big events, you're going to have some traffic. That's a great sign. Much better than no one in line.
Right. I wasn't here last year for the other location, but I'll tell you, this is so nice and spread out, and it's nice to be able to like have it spread out and see all of them and not have them all crammed together. So do you think you're going to be keeping it here at Riverbends Park from now on then?
Well, early indications, the way things are laid out, with the crowd we have and the feedback that we have, I would say absolutely yes. We're not through the weekend yet. It's our first time here. There's always going to make little changes, little tweaks anytime you have an event this large. But I tell you what, I think we hit a home run having it right here at beautiful Riverbends Park here in Shelby Township.
That is so cool, and there is so many things to see here. It is so fun. I'm so excited to keep walking around and looking. But thank you so much, Joe. And we're gonna take it farther.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As we're walking, I ran across this beautiful art, and this is Antoinetta. This is my new friend. Hello. And she's got this business where they do, is this raisin art? Is that what you said?
Epoxy.
Yep. Cool.
Epoxy.
So tell us a little bit about your business.
I do this art around like 3 years now. And I started with alcohol ink, like you see here, with to protect it, I put epoxy resin on it.
Okay.
And I was thinking, from this material you can use also for different areas. So that's when I tried different ways to use it, freeform, geodes, cutting boards, and things like that.
I cannot stop staring at these ones in the back. If you get a shot back here, how do you make these? I don't understand the shape. How do you start with making that?
I have like a quarter thick wood, and I cut it in shape.
Okay.
And when I go with construction foam around the area, and when I pour layer by layer the different resin colors in it, and then also stoneworks inside, so it looks like a copy of a geo in nature.
It is truly so beautiful, and I have not seen anything like that. That is.
Thank you so much.
How long does it normally take you to make something like that?
This one takes me, when I would be every day on it, around 2 weeks.
Wow, that's a lot of work, I'm sure.
But it's rewarding.
Oh, I bet. Thank you so much. This stuff is so different and so amazing. We love it. So, are you going to be here at the next fair?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, well, we'll love to see it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Hi, Jason. So I stopped here because there is so much to see here at your booth. I don't even know where to begin. There's so many cool things. Tell us a little bit about how you make these things.
Well, actually, I make it out of scrap. Whatever people would donate or drop off or discard, that's what I make. I don't really think about too many ideas. I just put the things together, and it's art. Nice thing about art is you never make a mistake. A mistake just becomes another avenue. But I just end up welding things together. This was my ceiling fan, discarded wrenches. We got anything from chains to...
I see bike chains all over. That's pretty cool.
Car springs, yeah. So I try to repurpose everything that I can, and I try to actually get welding out there because I don't want to say it's a dying industry, but we need to get more people out there welding. You can do things from art to sell it, teaching it, doing it, so it's a good field.
That's awesome. So how long does one of these pieces, like say one of the bigger pieces, how long does that take you to make?
Well, I guess because, not to use a rubber elbow, but I have a little experience, so it might take me a little bit less time, but you're talking from hours to, I try to keep everything down to hours. Sooner or later, I like to do sculptures that might take months, but at that point, you still got to pay the bills.
So do you find these things just around like your home, or do people give these things to you and say, hey, make this with this, or how does that work?
I actually, I teach welding, so I tell the students, hey, clean out your garage. I'll take all your scrap steel, so it seems to work.
Well, Jason, I'll tell you, if people want something that's different, that you will not see anywhere else in anyone else's home, this is absolutely the place to find it. This stuff is so cool, so unique. Thank you so much for talking with us today.
I appreciate it.
I'm sure you are getting lots of looks from people. This stuff is just so unique. I love it. So thanks so much.
Thank you much. Have a great day.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover their unique mix of all kinds of traits.
Where'd Wiley go? Where's Wiley? Ah, there she is. Paw?
Do you remember being an ancient wolf? Do you ever feel the call of the wild?
You're a renegade cop, and I'm a con woman with nothing to prove. But together, we could really solve this murder.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but all of them are pure love.
Get it. Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it. Get it.
Is she gonna get it, Daddy?
She'll get it. Get it.
When you bring home a Goodwill find, you give your whole town a reason to celebrate because you're also funding local job training and placement programs in tech, healthcare, and more. Goodwill. Bring good home.
I am here with Katie from the Shelby Township Library. Hi, Katie, how are you?
I am great. It's such a nice day.
It is so beautiful. There's so much to see here, the Shelby Township Art Fair. So tell us a little bit about what the library is doing today.
Yeah, so actually the library has a big tent and there are two entities under that tent. The library has a lot of fun things going on. If you flash us your library card, any library card, doesn't have to be Shelby Township, you get a chip and you get to play our Plinko game, and everybody who plays wins a prize. So lots of traffic there today.
Nice.
And then the Friends of the Library are the other side of the tent, and they're really trying to get people to buy donor wall plaques for the new library. If you don't know, we're opening a new library in probably March or April of this coming year. And there's a beautiful art glass donor wall that's right as you walk in the front door. And you can buy an art glass plaque and have your family name inscribed on it and be a part of the new library forever and ever. So we're really hoping to get the word out. And so far we've given out lots of applications. I think there's quite a bit of interest.
Well,
so stop by and see us.
All right, so the youth is Adam with the apple pie. Congratulations, Adam. Wherever you are. Oh, there he is. Congratulations, buddy. All right, now we're going to do third place. Third place was Elena with the key lime pie. Great job. It was great. It was good. And in second place is Melissa P with peach pie. Very nice. Well, if you got one, girl. All right, and first place is Cynthia with the caramel apple. Woo! Great job, everybody. They were all so good. Yes.
I am absolutely amazed. Because of COVID, we haven't had pie contests in about 2 years. I've won a few contests. It's my first pie out in about 2 years, so I am just absolutely thunderstruck. It is a caramel apple pecan pie. It's my recipe. It took me years to perfect it. My dad, when I was really young, my stepdad, we planted trees out in the backyard and said, "Sissy, go make me an apple pie." So I'd have to pick the apples and peel the apples and dice the apples and bake pie. And I kind of swore off apple pies, but it's everybody's favorite, so I just got back into it. It was really nice. It really was. The judges seemed very fair. There was a lot of point system to it. So I really thought it was a great contest. Oh my God, this is such a nice park. I've never been to the Shelby Township parks before other than to just drive in, drop off, whatever. This is an absolutely beautiful park with the trails, and the playgrounds are amazing for the kids. My grandson, he's not even 2, and he's just enjoying the heck out of himself today.
Well, we have had so much fun here at the 2021 Shelby Township Art Fair. There has been so much to experience and see, and people have been here crowded all day to experience all of this. So we will see you next year.